Hey everyone, today we are diving headfirst into the world of Web3 communities. Our goal? To give you a roadmap, a guide, to help you find exactly where you belong in this huge, ever-expanding blockchain ecosystem. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, let's be really clear about what we're talking about. These are not just Discord channels or simple chat rooms. They are, as our source material perfectly puts it, living ecosystems. This is literally where the future of the internet is being hashed out, funded, and built. You can think of them as the true engine rooms of Web3. And yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? With so many options out there, finding your digital tribe can feel, well, pretty overwhelming. So in this explainer, we're going to break it all down for you. We'll explore three main areas: the hubs for the generalist, the dens for the specialist, and the forgers for the builder. Let's find out where you fit. But hang on, before we start naming names, it is absolutely crucial to understand why these communities are considered the heartbeat of the entire Web3 space. Their role goes so much deeper than just talking about crypto prices. It really boils down to these four core functions. You've got knowledge exchange, where total beginners can learn directly from seasoned experts. Then there's networking, which is huge. It's where the next big idea finds its co-founders and its first investors. Then there's governance, which gives you a real say in a platform's direction. And all of this together fuels massive ecosystem growth. You see, they aren't just some nice feature, they are foundational to how Web3 works. All right, our first stop is what we're calling the Generalists Hub. This is for you if you're someone who wants to stay on top of market updates, get trading insights, and just generally keep a finger on the pulse of the crypto world. Think of these as the big, bustling town squares of Web3. First up, you've got BNB Chain. And just look at those numbers. We're talking over 260 million on-chain holders. This community is absolutely massive. But what really makes it stand out is its intense focus on developers, with dedicated portals and regular hackathons that pull in some serious talent. If you care about the DeFi space, this is a hub you have to know. Next is Solana, a community that is all about speed and scale. If you're the kind of person who wants information this second it breaks, this is your spot. It's easily one of the most active crypto communities out there, which makes it perfect for tracking network upgrades and big partnerships the moment they happen. And of course, CoinMarketCap. Now, this is way more than just a website for checking prices. It's a huge community in its own right. Its genius is how it blends live market data with what actual users are thinking and saying. You get the hard numbers and the market sentiment all in one place. It's an absolutely essential tool for gauging the mood of the market. So let's pause for a second. Do you see yourself in this group? Are you the trader who's glued to CoinMarketCap, just hungry for that market sentiment? Or are you more of a long-term holder, someone who's diligently tracking ecosystem news in the Solana or BNB communities? Have a think about it. Okay, time for our next stop, the Specialist's Den. This section is for the professionals out there. We're talking about analysts, business leaders, and developers who need really specific tools and a place where they can collaborate on a much deeper level. For a specialist, the journey often looks something like this. You start by joining the right community. From there, you dive into all the resources and start collaborating with other pros. Then, you can actually start participating in governance, voting on key proposals. And it can even lead to accessing grants and funding for your own ideas. It's a full life cycle of professional engagement. A perfect example is Chainlink. What's their superpower? They connect blockchains to the real world. This means smart contracts can use actual real-world data, which is a total game changer for developers and businesses that want to build practical applications. For them, this community is nothing short of essential. Then you have Tron. With over 1 million daily active users, this is one seriously engaged community. Its super fast transaction speeds and its laser focus on the digital content ecosystem make it a magnet for CEOs, content creators, and investors who are playing in the world of digital media, NFTs, and dApps. And let's talk about the Near Protocol community. It has a huge reputation for innovation and collaboration. The whole vibe is about making development as easy as possible with user-friendly tools while also giving the community a powerful voice through its governance-first approach. It's a space that's truly built for active participation. So what do you think? Does this sound a bit more like your speed? Are you the data analyst who's excited to build new tools with Chainlink's oracles? Or maybe you're the business leader figuring out how Tron's ecosystem can power your company's content strategy. Welcome to the Specialist's domain. And that brings us to our final stop, the Builder's Forge. Okay, this is the very core. This is where the architects of Web3, The developers, the founders, the tech leaders, they all come together to write the code and build the fundamental infrastructure that we all end up using. You can see it right here in the developer activity on GitHub. Ethereum is clearly leading the charge, but you also see incredibly strong engagement from Polygon and BNB Chain. This isn't about hype or buzz, this is about hands-on keyboards, shipping code, and getting real work done. You really have to start with Ethereum. It's the biggest, most established developer community in the entire space, hands down. Its strength is in the incredible breadth of its developer tools and the sheer depth of technical information available. If you are serious about building in Web3, the Ethereum community is basically required reading. Now, here's something a little different. The IEEE blockchain community is not your average Discord server. This is a globally respected, highly academic, business-focused group that is literally setting industry standards. This is the place for CTOs, for researchers, for people who need structured, peer-reviewed, rock-solid information. We all know building on Ethereum can get expensive. And that is exactly where Polygon comes in. This fast-growing community is laser-focused on one mission, helping developers build scalable, low-cost applications on top of Ethereum. For startups and builders trying to be capital efficient, Polygon is an absolute game changer. Okay, so here's the final question for you. Do you see yourself here, in the Forge? Are you the founder, sketching out the next killer dApp on Polygon? Or are you the engineer who loves getting deep into the code, contributing to the core protocols on Ethereum? This is where the future gets built, brick by brick. So we've journeyed through the different landscapes of blockchain communities. Now it's really time to think about finding your own place. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. Finding the right community isn't just a nice to have. It's your key. It's your direct access to knowledge. It's your fastest path to networking. And it is the single biggest catalyst for your growth in this incredibly fast-moving space. So I'm going to leave you with one last thought to chew on. The question really isn't just about which community you're going to join. As this world keeps evolving and growing, the real question is, which community will you help build?